Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Here on the Solana chart, what we're tracking is the potential 5-wave move up in the making. Yeah, I'm still potentially here short-term bullish, but there's a bit of a pullback. That pullback is not a problem because it is still holding above support, Fibonacci support. What I would like to avoid at this point, or at least what I would like the price to avoid, to stay committed to this yellow scenario and roadmap on the micro level. And I only want to talk about really the micro level here in this update. I'd like to see the price hold above this yellow trend line. I want to see the price hold above $134.40. So I am tracking here a pullback in a potential internal wave 4. The reason why I don't call it already all of wave 3 completed is because while it's technically possible, the third wave should really get at the very least to the 123.6 extension, better even the 138% extension at 100. Oops, that was the dog. At $158. So I wanted to get in. That's the other dog. So I want to get to the yeah. So sorry. Third wave should get at least to the 138% extension, $158. Anything below that, visually, you might call it already a third wave because we've got the wave 1, we've got the wave 2, we've got the third wave. Visually, yes, but it's all about what's probable and what aligns best with current guidelines. And what we'd really like to see is that the price holds this Fibonacci micro support area at $134.46 to $138.43. So yeah, I shared that earlier today on Discord already. A couple of ways how this could play out. So it's possible that the third was here, and this is A, B, C, and it's just doing this, yeah, as maybe an expanded flat. A, B, C. Like that. Doesn't look finished though. It does not look finished though. That's one scenario. Or the third wave is up here and it's forming an A, B, C like that. I would prefer this one though. And then we could be in the C wave right now, but it doesn't look finished yet. But then again, we're on a very small time frame already. So what I will do, I will watch for a potential reaction here, specifically around the area of that trend line and Fibonacci support, and then the next high should take it at least to 154.34, but only if the price holds above that 134.46 level. That is important, yeah. Okay, what would happen below? I mean, below that, it will become increasingly probable that we are on our way to another low. That is, of course, still possible because the price has not yet formed 5 waves up. That is, as I said, in recent days, and so still a very fragile structure, even though technically I would prefer this yellow scenario as long as we're holding above the trend line and Fibonacci support. For me, the trend line isn't so important, but as you can see, they kind of align, right? They overlap there around the 61.8 retracement. So yeah, and if we get another low, I mean, the price could still get down to around about $110, 103. These would be the next 2 Fibonacci levels to watch. Actually, 110 is not a Fib level. That is previous structural support from the 5th of August. So that is how I am tracking the Solana chart on the smaller time frame at the moment. And ultimately, if we get that third wave up, we should still get another 4-5 pattern afterwards. So, and because this is a diagonal, you have to expect pullbacks along the way. It's going to be a bumpy ride. And also, when we look at the daily chart for Solana, yeah, long term I call it, but basically a daily chart, we're still holding above this trend line. So maybe we just go for a retest of the trend line from above. But also that shouldn't take us much lower, right? So here we talk maybe about $135 for a retest. Let's compare that with a smaller time frame. That would work out quite well. So especially here the area, around $135. That's not only the yellow trend line on the 1 hour time frame. That could roughly be where we are retesting the red trend line. Okay, so something worth watching for. Something worth watching for. This was already a potential retest, but we haven't really broken out yet, so maybe it just needs a little bit more time. That being said, breaking back below the red line, breaking below the yellow line on a smaller time frame would be potentially short-term bearish, yeah, for one more low. For now, I'm considering that we have already formed a low of sorts, but it's only a 3-wave move up, as I said before. So it's still fragile. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.